This has been a really disastrous ending. It's not over yet. It's 10-10, third and goal, maybe a stop here. I just don't even feel comfortable about the stop. It just seems like I don't know. Maybe Michigan will make another mistake. Both teams have made plenty of mistakes today. Best case scenario, they get a stop here and hold them to a field goal. Best case scenario is they somehow get a turnover out of this whole deal. But let's not get too greedy. Let's just hope we get a stop and Michigan's held to a field goal. We'll go from there. Let's just assume they stopped him. Okay, right? They definitely stopped him. Not any kind of penalty on the field or anything. Fourth and goal. Michigan's going to let it run as far as they can. Probably use one of their timeouts. Kick the field goal. Ohio State, 2 missed field goals today, 2 interceptions. Michigan's had their share of mistakes as well, including a turnover late here in the game that meant nothing. Ohio State did nothing about it with it. This is just a complete disaster, and I don't even maybe they can still make the playoffs or something, but who cares? Ryan Day, this has become a serious problem with this guy. All right, calls his timeout. Oh my! Maybe they can somehow botch the snap or something. Somehow, some way. Let's keep this at 10-10. I mean, 13-10 is there's about a minute to go, no timeouts. But the way Ohio State's offense is, they'll just run the ball. I don't understand the Ohio State play calling at times today. Will Howard has not had a very good game. Maybe at a certain point he lost the trust of the coaches. You do have Henderson and Judkins. I don't understand it. It's been a multiple times though they've had a chance to put Michigan away and they just could not do it. Michigan's had a great game plan, trying to hold the ball as much as they can, keeping Ohio State off the field. Their defense has played well enough when it needs to. They've relied on a couple of missed field goals. At least one of the interceptions was a nice play on by both Sawyer and the Michigan player. I don't even remember the other interceptions at this point. One of them was a bad pass to Egbuka. One was the nice interception by Downs. What? What is going on? They haven't called their timeout yet. What is all this? I thought we were already here. I thought we already did all this. I don't understand what happened here. I was talking, but I thought we were already here. I thought they ran the time and he called the timeout. Oh my God. So now we're down to 48 seconds. Ryan Day probably did something stupid, cost him those 12 seconds. I can only assume. This is horrible. I don't even want it. I had written down some notes about what had happened throughout the game, what led us. I mean, it's 10-10. It hasn't been a really eventful game. Turnovers and missed field goals, kind of the story of the game on Ohio State's side. Turnovers on Michigan's side. Good game plan. Certainly, if Michigan wins this, you would say that Ryan Day and Ohio State were outcoached yet again. Michigan will move to a whopping 7-5 on the season. Ohio State, but I mean 7-5 in this win, they might as well be undefeated in their minds. They sure they didn't want to lose those 5 games, but this sure makes up for it. And I'm sure if you ask some Michigan fans, what would you rather do, make the playoffs or ruin Ohio State's season? Of course, he makes his. So it's 13-10, 45 seconds to go. I have zero faith in the offense. 45 seconds, though, crazier things have happened. They move the ball down the field and score a touchdown. They certainly could get into field goal range, but I don't know if I trust this Jaden Fielding. I can believe that's his name, Jaden Fielding. This is going to be yeah, I want, as much as I want to yell about the Michigan coach right now. Congratulations, he's done a fine job today. The arrow thing there, a little unnecessary, but I would be doing the same thing. I must admit. This is horrible, though. Who is that guy? How are you still a towhead at 21 years old? He's got the hair of a 5-year-old, Warren. He's winning, though, so what can I say, really? Nothing. That's the problem. This was supposed to be a victory recap, you know? Had a big win last week over the Hoosiers. Those clowns. They're a joke, you know? I don't know how Michigan lost to them, really. There's really only a few good. I still consider Michigan, even with the record, I knew this would be a tougher game than Indiana. But really, I was so confident, I wasn't even happy with this victory. I was like, Michigan's having a down year. They're 6-5. If we beat them, send them to the Aloha Bowl or wherever. I won't even really be that happy with that win. You know, I want a good Michigan ranked team. I want to ruin their season. It wouldn't have mattered, really. Even if they lost this game, they wouldn't have cared that much today. It would have just been about having a bad season. So even if Michigan's just going to just walk around in mediocrity for a while, if they win this game, it won't matter. Go back to the Rich Rodriguez years. Ryan Day, man, what is it? It's 3:22 p.m. They're probably going to lose this game. I've never been real big on fire the coach. You know, there's a lot of things go wrong. There seems to be one thing that's in common every year, though. Mr. Day. By 5:30 p.m., I want him fired. I don't care about the playoffs. I don't care. Bring Cardale Jones back. Let him coach the playoffs. I don't care. I've had enough of Ryan Day. Just something ain't right, man. They cannot win this game with him. I don't know what it is. Just hasn't, I mean, yeah, he didn't throw those interceptions, but he didn't have them ready. Not a lot of mistakes today as far as penalties go. The kicker, I don't know what's going on there. Was that a false start? No, maybe not. No flag. Cool, some 2-yard pass. That's good. It's been 3rd and long all day. I'm not it's hard to analyze this right on the fly. I don't know exactly what Michigan's defense has been doing to force this play calling, perhaps, but this has been pathetic, really. 3rd and 9, no timeout. I mean, this is unbelievable. They've done nothing but waste 2 plays and some time. Another low snap. There's been problems with the snap all day. What's the problem here? Why do you give up on the play? Is there a penalty? A timeout was called by Michigan? What? Timeout by Michigan right there at the right before the snap, apparently. All right, I'm going to pause this. Wink Martindale. Chip Kelly might have to go too. This Chip Kelly thing hasn't really worked out. Will Howard, can't bring a guy in for 1 year from Kansas State and expect much. This is what you get. This is infuriating. Oh my, he spins out of trouble. He's looking downfield. He throws it to the cameraman. 4th and 9, 28 seconds to go. I mean, that's yeah, I don't know, maybe. Look at Day. He knows it. You can see Day's freaking out. He knows. Get your... they are out of time. 4th and 9. Got receivers everywhere. He's looking around. Oh, my God. What a pathetic way to end it. Oh, my. The offense just completely fell apart. It's over. I don't care about the rest of the season. I don't want to watch them celebrate. I'll tell you that much right now. Not again. All right, I'm out of here. Congratulations. I don't know. This is sickening, though. How? It's the coaching, right? I don't want to just sit here and harp on this, make this a 10-minute video about what is wrong with Ryan Day, but clearly All these big words equal nothing. I don't care he's whatever he is against other teams. Well, they got to figure something out real fast before next season. That's unbelievable. All right. Well, I said some things that happened. It really, I don't even know what the biggest plays weren't necessarily a specific play. It was like a horrible series. Specifically, the one after the Sawyer interception. That was the worst. The defense all day long. The defense should just be allowed. Each one of them should be allowed to the starters. Maybe not all of them. All the defensive starters should just line up one by one and be allowed to kick the Ohio State kicker. The interceptions, I don't know. At least one of them was a nice play by the Michigan defender. The Buckeyes defense played really well. That would be my main takeaways. The Buckeyes defense played really well. Michigan had a really great game plan. Michigan outcoached Ohio State once again. And this was maybe the most pathetic of them all. Sad, really. All right, I'm out of here. Boom. I want Ryan Day fired by 5 p.m. It's now 3:28. I don't get to call the shots. Me and my buddies, we got a group text going. All three of us say he's out of here. Chip Kelly, too. I'm adding Chip Kelly to the list. Larry Johnson, guy just wants another nap. I'm out. Bye. Goodbye. Bye.